Welcome to the live stream. Is anybody out there? Hello, hello, can you hear me? Do I have a 5x5? Or else, if it's not working, we could just keep talking in the chat. Good to see all of you. Waldo's here. Can I just sit on the back row? Yes, yes, you can. You are most welcome to do that. If you're here catching the live stream, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to be here. If you're catching the replay, thanks a lot for that too. And I know there's a few other lives happening, and oh, echo. So if you're live hopping, welcome to the party, and I hope your party hopping is fun times. Is anyone old enough to have done that? I don't know. Hey, Texas Surplus Pro, good to see you. Okay, um, I think you can hear me. Oh yeah, Waldo is confirmed. Wonderful. Okay, well, thanks for being here. I just wanted to say hi to a couple of people. Um, the whole point of this quick little live stream, it's not going to be a long one, is just a community interaction one because I want to hear how people are doing and hear from some of the folks that maybe don't have channels because that's other than comments I'm not able to get a sense. Just want to ask some questions about what's going on, fuel prices and food and weather and those kind of things. But first, I'd like to say hi to Creative Redundancy for being here. Thanks. And that logo was made by Creative Redundancy. So if anybody doesn't have a drink or a cup of coffee or a tea, for Sugar in the Attic, you're probably having a tea. I heard Sassy Gal said earlier maybe a coffee. I actually have a coffee pod right here. If anyone has anything interesting, please let us know in the comments or in the chat what you're having. I actually do try different things based on what people are having, and I like to hear about it. So Sugar in the Attic Homestead is here. Good evening, everyone, she says. Thanks for being here. And Nate, how are things down in New Mexico? Cold War Prepper, good to see you and enjoying your recent videos. Glad to see you're back. All of you guys probably know that Cold War Prepper was offline for a few days somewhat due to an injury, and we were all thinking about him. And if you want to hear a bit more about that, he did talk about it in his video about the upcoming book club that he's doing. He talked about a bit of what he's gone through. And I have ordered the book. I've ordered one of the books, the SHTF boot camp book, because I'm going to participate in the book club. So anyone who's interested in that, definitely head over to Cold War Prepper. I know he's doing a live stream. I think, what is it, Tuesday the 7th of June, possibly, to talk about the book. So the book club stuff. So Oki Khan, thanks for stopping by. And we have McBean Scottish Fitness, who's close to a big milestone in terms of subscriber numbers. So I feel like you're probably all subbed to him, but if not, please head on over and do that. Apartment Prepper is here, not feeling well tonight. Won't be in the chat much. Aw, I hope you're okay. You posted something hilarious on Instagram today, which was that whole liar, liar, pants on fire. If wouldn't it be funny if the liar's pants actually came to catch on fire or something like that? And then we had a joke that if that happens, we better make sure we have our medical preps and we're all up to date on our response to those sorts of injuries. So it's a good reminder, even though there's jokes, how would we respond to those kind of burns? I guess I'm taking all the fun out of the memes. And so Uncle Al is here, and he was saying hi to everyone. Prepping by Faith. Good evening. Loved the video about the grow bags and want to see more gardening videos because it's awesome. And yeah, you had other great videos lately. I wasn't getting the notifications. Anyone else out there not getting the notifications? I'm pretty much not getting anyone's notifications. So if there's channels you enjoy, check that you're getting notified and go to those channels and watch the videos because all of a sudden I realized, oh geez, 3 or 4 videos behind, so I gotta binge and catch up. Apocalyptic Ben, good to see you. I saw a Nunchuck video pop up in my notifications, so I'm gonna go watch that after this. I haven't seen it yet, but I did see a short with an electric bike that you built, so we all got to check that out. And I know Mr. McBean saw that because I saw his comment in there. Cool. So Rita Hunter is here. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Bitter Critter. Yeah. Um, Another great channel is Bitter Critter. Who else is here? Just scrolling the chat. Arkwell Man Survival. Great to see you. Loving all of your Canteen Cup videos and your fireside chat and your Church in the Wildwoods and all the stuff that you bring to all of us. Um, it's just wonderful, wonderful content there. Okay. Waldo has been found, so we're all good there. Noza Nitram, good friend, and Maud Noza Nitram. Thank you for being here tonight. Texas Surplus Pro did so many good videos, and I just watched that recent coffee video, and I did share it on the channel and community page. I don't know how many subs you're at, Texas Surplus Pro, but you were almost at 10,000 last time I checked. 9,000. Not like I'm checking that, but last time I was, because that's what I want to do is help share these great videos. 9,960 or 9,600 or something. I don't want to. Sorry, it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's almost 10,000. Let's just leave it at that. Jean is from Chicago, and she's here. Good to see you. Oh, Nene's here. Good evening, Vancity Prepper. Hello. Drinking water. Well, that's nice. I know you're in Michigan, so it's later than here. It's easy for us to do all sorts of things when it's only 7 o'clock. Who else is here? Yes, Apocalyptic Ben, I am doing well. Thank you for that. Canadian Cabin Girl, hello. The biology researcher from the other half of Canada. Great to see you. I'd love to know, maybe you want to come on sometime and tell us what you're up to, but you probably can't because work stuff is often confidential and usually, especially science. So maybe you could just tell us code words for what you're doing and basically tell us about your chickens. You have, last time I checked, well, not checked, I didn't check. The last time I heard you had 8 chickens and 1 rooster, and the rooster was new, and they have a better life than I do. So I'd like to change positions with them because they're living it up. I know they have a really nice house that you keep them in and stuff like that. Sierra, good to see you. Daisy, 20 below. 20 below knows what's up. 20 below said we had what we called an alternate vehicle post, and 20 below said, why is that an alternate vehicle? That's like a regular vehicle. 20 below is awesome. Somebody, Chinese Prepper is the name of the channel or the account. What's Vancity? Vancouver is a nearby city, and Vancity is a nickname of that city. Yarn Prepper, good to see you. Good to see you in the house. I'm sure you're busy in the world of all the live streams you hang out in, so thank you for taking a moment to stop by this one for a second. I think I've caught up. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. Vancity is a mythical place. Let's leave it at that. 20 below. Vancity is a mythical place. So I just wanted to say a couple things just in this, like I said, community shout out and just sort of hear what you guys are saying, where you're at. I just wanted to mention, just thinking of Northern Girl Hobbies, because Northern Girl Hobbies has been going through some personal things with a personal loss, and just posted a video on our channel sharing a little bit about that with the community. So if you haven't had a chance to go over there and show support for what she's going through right now, that would be really great because if you're like me, you don't get notifications for anything. So you might have to search for that one if it didn't turn up in your feed. Anybody who's on Instagram, Yarn Prepper is on Instagram and has awesome posts over there. So make sure that you hop on over to her account, I would say. I guess it's not a channel over there. I also wanted to mention Cold War Prepper. I hope that you are feeling better and recovering after your incident, and the fact that you're making videos so quickly after your medical incident. I mean, we're grateful to have that content coming back, but of course, most concerned about you, worried about you. And I know Prepping by Faith did a good was letting people know what was up, and just in case, because people, they look for people's videos, and then if those videos aren't there, it's nice if someone out there updates people on what is going on. So yes, I hope your recovery is going well. I also know that Linda wasn't feeling great from Linda's Prepper Kitchen. There's a little video over there talking about it. I think she's feeling a little bit better now. But just wanted to say, thinking about Linda as well, and prayers for all these people for you know the prayers that people want to do would be great. And so what's up with us on our channel right now? On Tuesdays, we are posting a video about something related to preparedness. This week we did sardines. So if you love the topic of vacuum sealing sardines, well, there you go. It's not for everyone. But then every Friday, we're putting out a video to do with natural hazards and prepping. So trying to link natural hazards and prepping. So I have a background in the geological sciences and sort of, things, just doing a little bit of a summary. Of course, there's already lots of great information out there, but just trying to take some topics and talk about them and bring awareness to any natural hazards in our own areas, because just understanding what are the risks where we live, and then doing whatever we can to help make be ready in case something happens. So we have one coming up this Friday, and then well, and every other Friday. So hopefully, if there's any topics that you want us to do some research for you on, just let us know, and we can try to come up with a video to share with you about that topic, to save you a little bit of time doing the research. That Yeah, we're open to ideas. I did put up a community post about asking for ideas, and I did write them all down, and I have every intention to do them all. So as time goes on, I will try to do them all, and I will also maybe Canadian Cabin Girl can do some of them because she's a scientist. Okay, so speaking of which, Canadian Cabin Girl. My work basically consists of studies on the role that wildlife play in the ecology of current viruses and the detailed movements of wild birds over varying spatial scales. That's amazing. I see you kind of have a channel started, don't you? And I see that our wild man put a link. Awesome. And Jean is saying the volcano video was very interesting. Will you do more? Yes, the one that's coming out on Friday is related to volcanoes again. And Prepping by Faith. Anyone heard from Prepperines? I haven't. Oh, thank you. Good to see you, Buzzard Prepper. Jean, whoa, how's it going? Thank you for the super sticker. That is very nice of you. Very appreciated. Thank you. Definitely did not have to do that. That could be sardines. That could be sardines, but it's not. So we will put it to good use. Thank you very much for doing that. Um, It was amazing. All the sardine lovers came out of the woodwork on that video and shared experiences with sardines. Somebody, well, not somebody, Harvey shared all the nutritional information about sardines, and yeah, it was a good talk about sardines. David, howdy from Texas. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Um, Daisy, glad I didn't watch your super volcano video yet. Just got back from Yellowstone. Well, I don't. Spoiler alert. Um, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to be worried too much about Yellowstone. It was just sharing some of the information out there. And of course, with Yellowstone, only in certain circles is it even considered a supervolcano. In some volcanology circles, it's not quite considered a supervolcano. So I would definitely suggest anyone who didn't see Cold War Prepper's video about the how to prepare for ashfall, because that's a big thing, and always just being aware of the risks that ash can have to for travel if people have travel plans and there's an eruption. Iceland, when Eyjafjallajökull was erupting, anytime there's like water involved and it can drive the eruption column higher and get that ash higher up and it can circulate more widely. Those are things to be aware of when traveling because it can, of course, shut down lots of air travel because the ash is just little tiny shards of glass. Because glass is basically magma or lava, so it's that cools too fast for the time scale required to grow crystals. That's what glass is. It doesn't have time to grow crystals, so um, it just gets basically like frozen really quickly. And then it breaks apart in little tiny pieces because the gases shatter into little tiny fragments. So it's just little tiny pieces of glass that can go into engines and airplanes, and it gets really bad. But Cold War Prepper covered all that, so you will see. So I am now on a tangent, and people are talking amongst themselves, so that's perfect. I'm just gonna head out. So I'm back. I'm back. Buzzard Prepper made a Walmart run today. Rice, beans, and some tuna. No sardines, but bean and bacon soup and chili. That sounds lovely. Waldo, that's funny. People are talking about sardines again. See, there you go. It is a hot topic. Um, yes. And Yarn Prepper doesn't do sardines. I hear that. And our video is actually about sardines for the dog. So, but a lot of people shared whether or not they like them. And it's interesting. It's one of those things that people are really willing to talk about. The other topic I find is like that is ramen noodles. And I don't even want to, I feel like YouTube won't like me saying ramen because I get more reaction from the word ramen than anything else because some people don't like it, some people do. Apartment prepper. I lived in Washington when Mount St. Helens blew up. I was up by the Canadian border, and my mom had to ear. Wow, how had to wear a mask for a while because of her lung issues. Yeah, that was a big thing. May 1980, eruption of Mount St. Helens. Wow, that's quite a story. Yarn prepper doesn't like spam either. I hear that. Um, Buzzard prepper. Sardines are new bullets. Exactly. Carbon Q, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Awesome channel. First learned about Carbon Q on Angry Preppers live stream, and then of course because of Prepper Tribe, and now I go and watch Carbon Q's live streams and stuff on her channel. So check it out. Yes, Noza, smoked sardines are the better way to go. We're back. We can't leave the topic of sardines. We've tried. Prepping by Faith gets it about ramen. Yeah, you do. You know what I'm talking about. You're doing a store walkthrough and the camera pan, it just goes across the ramen, and all of a sudden people are getting upset. Um, oh, we're back. Oh, pickled pig's feet. Okay. Yes, lots of different things that people eat for sure. Uncle Al prefers smelts. Who knew? Oh yeah, so I did want to talk about fuel. Thank you, TSP. How much fuel is everyone putting back? Tomorrow I'm heading to top up a couple gas cans. I have a station not far from me that sells ethanol-free gas. Good question. Yes, sardines are just bigger fish bait as far as I'm concerned. August Rain. Good to see you, August Rain. Um, oh, we've got a ramen and person who likes ramen, which it's funny because ramen is it's like a whole, it's his own food group. There's healthy ways to do it. There's all different ways to do it. So I think for me that's why I can't dislike ramen too much because there's lots of varieties, there's lots of different ways you can have it, and it depends if you like it or not, all those things. Ramen noodles are awesome. Mix it up with veggies and chicken. Good meal. Be prepared to drink 60 ounces of water afterwards. Yes. And I mean, if you buy your own noodles and you make your own broth, it's a bit of a different story too. Yes. If you want to learn more about chipmunks, go to Canadian Cabin Girls channel. Good night. Yes, I know you're out east. Yes, stock up on that ethanol-free gas. Um, Yeah, see, there you go. Uncle Al makes ramen, so it's a healthy alternative. There's many versions of ramen, of course. Um, Add a can of chicken and some Alfredo sauce. Okay, I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, there you go. Prepping by faith, exactly. And we used to live near the ramen district in the city. There is an actual ramen district, and we go all the time. And it would just be so different depending on where you went. And um, yeah, it's a food that also seems to last in the pantry for a while. Prepper 101, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Um, Hello, segment of survival eats ramen every day. Okay, so somebody likes ramen. Another person likes ramen. Okay, so we've got some talk about fuel now. Gas down to 5.14 from 5.29. Sad to be happy with that price. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot here. It's where we are seems to be the most expensive fuel in Canada. It's like $2.20 something cents per liter. 25 cents or something. I haven't checked today, but it's a lot. Buzzard Prepper, you're inspiring me to have some of my ramen preps tonight. Cut grass till dark, trying to catch up, and now I didn't have dinner well planned out. Well, now you do. Now you can have ramen, and if you just had a few sardines, like, oh my gosh, you'd cover all the bases. Cold War Prepper is a ramen fan. Right on. Yes, your own sauce, Daisy. Ramen noodles with your own sauce. But anyone who makes videos, ramen is it can be an inflammatory topic. Hey Pat, Fitzhayashida. Sorry if I said that wrong. 216 here in the lower mainland per liter. Okay. Yes, hang in there, folks, says Buzzard Prepper. Creative redundancy. Who's eating ramen now? Later now. You know it. So Rita, my gas in Southern Carolina is $4.04 for regular diesel, and it was over $6. Wow. Hmm. Yeah. Made from scratch, exactly. Yeah, we've got some of the base noodles here and can make a broth and do that as well. Um, well, creative redundancy, totally understandable. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, there's many things prepping by faith. There's many things that can be an inflammatory topic, unfortunately. Yes, I just wouldn't have thought ramen would be one of them. I just wouldn't have. Arc Wild Man Survival 419. Texas Surplus Pro 450 to 460. And Nene, Nene's Prepping Kitchen. Oh my goodness, the Urban Prepper is here. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for the super chat. That is really nice of you. I'm really unexpected and super generous. What is the best way of storing ramen for long-term storage? And what's the is ramen the new fanny pack? Is this a new topic? Um, well, I mean, how could you go wrong with some Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers? And yeah, I mean, it lasts for a couple years without doing much. So if you throw it in there, then stick it in some pails and keep it in a cool, dark place. Oh boy, you could ram it up for years. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. I really enjoyed one of the things that the Urban Prepper does is, of course, go to clean gravestones at graveyards and and clean them by hand to for nuns' gravestones as a volunteer activity in his area, and has actually started a new channel to do with showcasing that volunteer work. It's super cool, and it has to be done by hand because you can't use equipment on the graves because it will damage them. It's not my area of expertise, but that was the gist that I got out of it. So I'm sure you guys have all seen the video because we all watched Urban Prepper, but definitely go see it if you haven't seen it yet. Thanks again. So I used to think ramen was a treat. I still think ramen is a treat. Sierra, Northeast Indiana, regular is 439 down from 456. Buzzard Prepper has been watching Ark and Wildman Survival lately. Aren't we all? I am. So, yes, you can replace it. Providing it's still available, you can replace it. Yes, ramen and Twinkies. Is that the next thing? So we went from sardines. Um, Dehydrated sardines is the topic of my life this week. So, um, hey, I think it was Friday night. I was vacuum sealing pig's ears. So if you want to talk about living it up, there you go. Rita, still finding good deals on beef. Got 200 pounds of 93 7 ground beef for $3.99 a pound. Been canning all day. Chicken not so much. Like Nene's had a video on bags are bloated and not worth buying. Oh yeah, totally. Definitely check out the videos over on Nene's Prepping Kitchen. Uncle Al makes the ramen noodles by hand. I'm not surprised. The Urban Prepper. It is the new fanny pack. Yes, I think it is. We're back to ramen noodles. If you have baking soda and flour, you can make ramen noodles. Salt is optional. Salt is optional, but it forms the foundation of the broth, right? It's like 10 parts salt, 1 part anything else. Um, Twinkies were best mixed with anchovy. Wow. Okay. Thanks for the plug. Love your lit streams, please. Yeah. Well, please come on over. Come on here, and we can show everyone what's in our fanny pack EDCs. Because who doesn't love a fanny pack? Thanks for stopping by. It is appreciated. Jean, I work part-time in a major drugstore. Hershey's is cutting down on chocolate candy. Don't say that. No. Of all the news right now, geez, that's a serious one. Wow. Does anyone else prep jerky? I've not seen too many posts about this as a prep. Uh, I have seen a little bit about it because it does, it does last so long. It has such a good amount of protein in it. Prepping by faith. Walmart is nearly out of candy. I gave my Prepper 101. Oh, come on. I gave my fanny back back to 1994. Oh boy. Geez, that's hilarious. This is so funny. You guys are funny. Jean. So, how are your gardens, you guys? How are the gardens growing? I know Prepping by Faith's bags of you have all those bags outside, and then you have those really nice things that they're sitting on those trays. Oh my gosh, tell me more about the trays. Um, I think one of my favorite urban prepper videos was the one with what's in the nightstand. What's in the nightstand? Have you guys all watched that one? I mean, who would have thought the nightstand? But yes, yes, of course, right? And there are and shoes was a big one. I have shoes at every exit because I figure if I have to run out, I need to be able to put shoes on. So I have slip-on clogs that have good tread that I can just at every door. And I also have little mini bags at the doors in case I have to exit and I don't have time to grab my other bag or bags. I just have, at various doors. Do you guys do that too? Oh, yes. Okay, Prepping by Faith. The tray is on Amazon in the six pack for about $20. But yes, they really keep the deck from getting those nasty waters. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Auslander info. I'm not getting notifications. Sorry, I'm late. I saw you on Gray Man's Discord just a few minutes ago. Well, not a few minutes ago. Before this, are you guys all on Gray Man's Discord? Because it is awesome. It's there's chats divided by state and province, so that you can discuss issues with like-minded individuals, and then there's a main chat for stuff that everybody needs to know. And actually, anyone who's on that Discord will know how crazy it is. I have the notifications for that Discord on my phone, so I see a lot of stuff coming up on my phone. Um, Buzzard Prepper, geez, thank you so much for the super chat. Um, you, oh my gosh, you, you didn't have to do that. That's so generous. Thank you. But appreciate it. Enjoy your channel. Thank you. Hoping maybe one day to do my own. Lots of work, I think. If you're doing this stuff already, like all the preparedness things, which I feel like you are because of your name, um, you're doing the things anyway. So just, pull out your phone or a camera and take some pictures and get that channel up. And people like me who have a little channel will share your channel out to other people and see what you're up to. It'd be awesome. I hope you do it. Let us know and I will subscribe. You have a subscriber right here. Um, I just got a notification, like right in front of me, that we're gonna have a really cool guest in June, which is um, the person who, in their PhD thesis, found the crater that was linked to the extinction of dinosaurs. So his nickname, because I've worked with him a bit, is Dino Slayer. And he has agreed to come on. There's going to be a few more sort of science type, hopefully coming on here in conjunction with our natural hazard videos that we do every Friday, which the one this Friday is another volcano video. So that's exciting stuff. Right on. Yeah, Daisy is on Grayman and the Urban Preppers Discords. And I hope you guys are all on Got Preps as well for the live streams and stuff on the Urban Preppers other channel, Got Preps. Yeah, Apartment Prepper. All of my YouTube notification shows up several hours later. Oh yeah, or several days later, and always catching up. It's it's hard because then you have to go just get all the videos caught up at once. Um, I found Waldo. Gotta go turn on some loud fans. Dog won't stop barking. Neighbors are practicing night vision. Oh, okay. Wow. You must live in an interesting neighborhood. Jean, what made you start this channel? Well, thank you for asking that question. In October of 2021, I think it was, um, there's two of us on the channel, as I think you know. There's Mr. VP and Ms. VP. We haven't thought of any better names than that, so hopefully we will. But um, some emergency services work was taking place when there was a catastrophic flooding happening here, um, to do with, well, there was those um, the huge floods in southern BC and a bit of Washington. And Mr. VP was working doing emergency services work and was able to get some footage flying in the helicopter when not doing the critical work, but just other times, um, to get the footage, and we wanted to share it. And then we also started noticing in some of the stores that it was a mini SHTF because things were selling out. And then we had our gas or fuel rationing period of time where we were only allowed to buy a certain amount. So we started to put some of that stuff online. And then after there was a few people who were willing to watch it, I was able to sneak some sneaky geological videos in when no one was looking, and hope that someone else wanted to uh, talk about those topics. And then I saw that Cold War Prepper already was talking about this topic. So anyway, we're out doing we've been out doing quite a bit of things related to these topics, and we just thought it'd be fun to share some of the things that we've been seeing. So, oh no, Uncle Al, the heat is killing your peas. That's no good. Well, all right. Yes, yes. So, the other half of this channel is England, English from England, and has a family that grew up there on a family farm doing a lot of agricultural stuff. So we were over there and we were doing some stuff with the animals, and one of the things that I thought was really cool was rescuing the sheep that get stuck on their backs because they're so big, their bodies are so big, and their legs are so small. And there's a technique, like you have to go around every day looking for them to see if they're stuck on their back, and then if they are, then you have to put them back on their feet. And so I thought, obviously, that would make a interesting video because who knew, right? So we did make that video, and it is out there. Hello again. I'm from BC, and it seems like my options here are earthquake zone, forest fires, harsh growing zone north, any advice on choosing? Ha! That's such a good question. I have no advice, but somebody in the chat might. But there is a lot going on in this province. Ooh, And it is really all those things you you mentioned are true. The forest fires seem to be happening a lot more and all the time. And but the thing is you know they're spread out. The earthquake, there's no guarantee that that's going to happen anytime soon. The harsh growing zone, you can still grow a lot in the north. Um, that that would make a good video, actually. And I know Canadian Prepper does have a video ranking different parts of Canada and why they're good. You know, what are the pros and cons of each of them? I'm pretty sure Vancouver Island was really high on the list. But of course, Vancouver Island, then you have the ferry, and then we also what happened during the cerveza sickness, and they canceled a whole bunch of the ferries. So that I personally don't have an answer because I mean it's just not my area of understanding all of the well, like all of the other things other than the hazards, because the hazards is one thing. I mean, I am concerned about earthquakes. We have a video about it, but we still live here. I mean, it's a concern, just like we all manage the natural hazards in any of the areas that we live. But we still live there and we're just aware, and you know, understanding them helps us prepare things. You know, if there's an earthquake, it doesn't mean everything's going to be flattened because of the way that the earthquake waves travel. There's, you know, some things are going to be hit harder than others. So it's just a risk, and everyone has their own concern. Some people I know really don't like wind. They don't want to live in a windy place. Some people don't like rain. I mean, it's like that, but scale it up way higher into natural hazards. And some people have different preferences about what risks they're willing to take. But that, my friend, is a good question. Somebody should make a video about it. Um, Auslander Info is here and has some awesome videos, like extremely good cinematography. Sassy gal, good to see you again. Moondog. Oh, all right. Okay. You can sense it. I don't know how we got onto the topic of daycare, but I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Yes. Oh, yes, of course. Good to see you, Fabian. The storm tornado last Saturday, so many trees, hydro poles broken in Ottawa. Yes. Oh gosh, thinking of you guys out there. That was wild. Creative redundancy was keeping us all informed about that as well. Um, okay, well, it's just me, so um, I think I think that's good for now. I'm gonna head out, um, and I will put up an update about that exciting guest that we might have, and we may, you know, have rounded up another one in this chat. So that's exciting, and thank you for being here. Really appreciate you guys hopping over from your live stream party bus that goes around and checks out the live stream. The only thing that's hard is when you're actually in a live stream and then you want to see all the other live streams. I guess that's what the replay is for. All right. Well, good to see you, and just a reminder to check all your favorite channels that you are still subscribed, your notifications are on, and if you haven't heard anything in a while, like what happened with me and my enjoyment of prepping by faith videos, and I was like, wait a minute, and lo and behold, I wasn't getting the notifications, so I went and caught up on the videos, but I don't know. It's not great sometimes. Anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time, and thank you to any of the folks who are helping out moderating. And okay, sounds good. All right. Okay, bye for now.